This is what they're playing for.
What a start then for London Irish.
This is definitely the place to be.
Wonderful rugby.
This season we're joined by a very familiar old face.
Martin Bayfield.
The legendary Martin Bayfield. We sent Baves down to the West Country to meet the oldest hooker in town.
And challenge him to an actual start again. I forgot his name. I forgot your name, Ronnie.
Who let Martin Bayfield near a free bar?
That went splash.
You do the bottles, I'll do the floor.
What a big man, but he finishes superbly.
Tell us about the injury. How's the injury? Let's do our weekly injury checkup. He doesn't like it when I interview him because it means he's injured.
You'll never guess what. I found an injured player.
I got a lot more than that. Don't worry, I'll bore you to tears by the end of the day.
Tougher. Come on. Tough. Okay, that was pretty ugly. Get out of here.
Brilliant from the scrum half.
He's back from yet another serious injury.
I really like Johnny, so I just came to see him.
Well, would you believe it? Johnny Wilkinson's bad luck returns.
Of course, it does open the door for that other star, number 10, Danny Cipriani. When you open up a magazine and you see a player on the front in a tuxedo doing a bit of posing, do you not just want to go and knock his lights out?
What a terrific try.
It's been a difficult 10 days at Saracens, with many of these players being told their services are no longer required.
Every time we mention Saracens, we mention turmoil, we mention politics.
I'm stretching, mate.
Well, enough of that. It's time to talk about rugby. Like comedy, is all about timing.
It's Tuilagi. It's Nasty. That's the clincher, surely.
These boys are coming to the boil at just the right time. Do you think the team's going to be as well prepared as you? He's thinking yes.
Oh yeah.
There's no way we were going to send Doyle to have a post-Six Nations loving with the Irish. People got to take London Irish very seriously, haven't they? I hope so.
There's a fine line between genius and lunacy.
Once again, London Irish up top of the pile.
What's your secret, Steve? What's happening here? What are you doing so well? Oh, you're not going to tell me. You'd be a fool to tell me, but I'll ask anyway.
It's James.
Luckily the guys won't be into me in the change room. They'll be giving me a pat on the back.
Twickenham, Harlequins, Leicester, 50,000 fans.
You can't put 50,000 at Twickenham and not expect a good game.
Mania for the line.
Nick Evans, man, so tough. He can stand out here in the freezing cold in a polo shirt.
Freezing temperatures, a frosty pitch. Do you enjoy January rugby?
I think it's time to get on with some rugby, don't you? Are you going to win this one, you think?
We hope so.
He's not going to be caught. The big story is the relegation of Bristol.
Incredibly, after 21 pulsating rounds, just 80 minutes of rugby will decide their fate.
A little bit nervous, perhaps?
No, actually.
London Irish through to their first semi-final in 3 seasons. And there's the second try, and the wreck rejoices.
So can the Quins tame the Falcons? Brilliant.
Can anybody stop him? No, they can't.
Leicester Tigers against Bath.
Leicester have got it.
Harlequins against London Irish.
The Irish in their first ever Premiership final.
For the victors, Twickenham awaits.
What an audacious start to this match. Jordan Crane goes again. For the 8th time, Leicester are the English champions.